This Barracuda is a 1969 Plymouth Formula S 340 automatic convertible with a matching numbers drivetrain. It was purchased from a school teacher in North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. She advertised it in the Barracuda Club newsletter, which I'm an officer and technical director of that club to this day. She wanted to see it go to a good home. She bought it from a dealership as a demo. It was about a year old when she got it, and drove it for many years up until 1985 when I flew out there with a friend and rented a car to go to North Vancouver and check it out. We ended up buying the car, driving it all the way home. And the car's been refinished by myself. It was one of the last cars I actually painted myself. Most of the sheet metal had to be replaced. The damp climate of North Vancouver, it had rusted in some of the areas, not terminal rust. As I mentioned earlier, it does have a 340 engine with an automatic with a console. It features power steering and power brakes, so it's a hers version of the his and hers yellow Barracudas that we're looking at here. And this car was featured on the cover of a magazine, High Performance Mopar, back in the early 90s. He said, "Oh, I'm going to take a shot of you with the women out with the car, but I doubt that'll show up in the magazine at all." Well, yeah, here it is. Interior in this car is very unique in that it's a yellow interior. Sun gold is the actual terminology for the upholstery and the exterior color. The factory stripes on the car were optional. They had the engine displacement call out on the fenders. A 383 was the largest option engine at that time. This car also features a very unique set of wheels on it, which are pretty rare. This is probably one of the favorites in the collection, this particular car. It has not been fully restored, and what I mean by that is the engine and the transmission are original, unrebuilt, with nearly 100,000 miles on them. This car's been drag raced as well, runs low 14s in the quarter mile on a 323 rear axle ratio. Pretty much restored stock under the hood, but some of the paint under the hood is the original paint behind the engine. Yeah, one of the favorites of the collection.